Yeah. Any
Guys,
of these
we're rolling
are
episode 100.
Hello.
We made it. We did it. Some technical difficulty.
100.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers,
Boy,
boy.
down the hatch. Drink it up. And after Christmas, how was your Christmas, Justin?
Oh, it was cool, man. This guy, man, I just watched his face light up. My
Yeah.
girls were cool.
What'd you get him? You get him anything good or what?
Oh, fuck yeah,
Yeah, what'd
dude.
you
Like,
get, kid?
damn near everything he asked for. He likes those little plushy.
Oh, yeah?
fucking-
Voltron?
No.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, some Rainbow
the
Friends.
Chrome
And,
Dome.
What year is this?
this
Wait,
is all new
wait,
shit. Five
all right,
Nights
Little
at
Jay,
Freddy.
you asked for the Rainbow Friends?
Yeah, but with the Five Nights at Freddy so they can all kill each other.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's the new toy for kids now?
Five Nights at Freddy's been popular for the last 5 years.
That's been his deal for
It's a
like
video.
last,
It's a video game.
Freddy Krueger is?
No, it's a video game of. It's a horror video game set in a killer toy store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a pizzeria and
Yeah, and
That's
that
a
too.
pizzeria.
comics are
And it's
keep killing people.
Freddy Krueger.
No, it's not Freddy Krueger.
No, it's
has nothing to do
Freddy's
with that.
this bear.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
he's like the main guy.
I'm retarded. Okay.
He is the mean
I was like, it's Freddy Krueger? That's what
But-
kids are playing with?
But they do image a lot of stuff off of Freddy Krueger because he does the little smirky shit,
Yeah.
says jokes and
You can
whatnot.
check in, but you can't check
Yeah,
out.
Yeah.
silly stuff. Ooh, dark meat. You know?
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yes, that was one
Going
of
straight after Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, dude, I would have
love
too,
that,
man. I was like, damn, dude, Freddy got.
I miss those type of horrors, man.
Thing is, Freddy had no PC. No PC filter to his jokes because
Well,
that's when things weren't PC and it was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was.
Funny.
No, things were PC still.
There was
They were
no-
just PC and other stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you listen back, it's funny. Like if you're listening to old Howard Stern stuff, they were upset when he was talking about like shitting and dump, like farts.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like they started
And that-
bleeping his farts.
That's it. Well,
Yeah.
they still do.
bleeped his
I tried to
farts?
watch fucking Blazing Saddles the other day when it was
Oh,
on regular TV.
Oh, good luck.
Dude,
the whole
deleted
thing's
the fart scene, dude.
Oh, the fart
The
scene's
fart
deleted.
scene. I was like, how? Who the fuck is being offended by something your body normally does? Yeah, he's like,
What in the wide world?
Smells
of
like you boys had
sports is
enough.
Going on here? That's my favorite comedy of all time.
And it's funny. There's always something that people want to censor.
Like, how do
There's
farts
always
offend
something.
people?
So this is where I laughed at because they deleted the farts, like just the sound. You saw him stand up and do all that shit. But they did not delete the scene where Mongo goes and socks that horse, dude. That was so great, dude. He's like, hey, you can't park that animal here. He's like, bah, just knocks his horse out, dude.
Candygram for Mongo.
I miss all those type of movies, the satirical movies.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know-
Everybody gets a little piece.
Like where it's so dumb and it's so silly,
Yeah. Dude,
but
can we-
they're just not making that.
Can
anymore.
we call back the genius of Mel Brooks just to lay it on? Because Blazing Saddles.
He's
was-
got to be 90 by now.
Yeah, but Blazing Saddles was him saying "f you" to all the
everyone.
racism and
To
everybody.
everything, yeah.
We need that again.
Oh, yeah.
We need the genius of 1970s
I think he was doing that a lot.
Mel Brooks.
Yep.
He was doing that a lot, like with the producers. You know,
Yeah, that's a
have
great
you ever
one.
seen the producers? And I actually haven't seen it, but I saw like the Larry David version and read about it and all that. Where it's basically making fun of like the Holocaust and things like
Yep.
that, but which was very edgy at that time too. And I mean,
He's Jewish, dude. I mean,
that's
you
what's
know?
so funny.
Yeah.
But also,
What are you gonna tell him?
also, it's about a guy that's trying to get his own show to tank,
Yeah.
right? And it was almost showing you how crooked like Hollywood is with money versus people's jobs and things like that. Anyways.
Yep.
But it was very interesting. He's always kind of up to something, his little.
Yeah, me and this kid got on a little Mel Brooks kick, dude. So I started showing him, what was that, Life Stinks? Where he's fucking sleeping out in the back patio, dude. In the fucking.
I don't know that one.
What? You haven't seen that one? Whoa, he was a rich guy, and they make a bet, for him to live on the streets for a fucking week and see if he could do it and shit.
Okay.
Well, anyways, this first day, he's all fucked up, dude, because he got robbed. I mean, fucking all kinds of shit, dude, within the first couple of hours, right? So he's asleep on this back stoop, dude, where they go and dump the trash, and they open up the door, sweep him into the dumpster, and then throw the trash on top of him. Dude, this fucking guy's like, Dad, one more time. This movie is the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Did Mel Brooks do Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
That's a great one.
That was funny.
That's one of my favorites.
Come on, man. That is
Young
fantastic.
Frankenstein.
And then we watched Spaceballs.
There you
Spaceballs,
go.
there you go.
She's turned from suck to blow.
First thing he says, too, when they show the bumper sticker, and he's like, I love your anus. And I was like, yeah,
Those movies will be back.
dude.
What I don't like what they're doing.
Schwartz, Luke.
Those shits are great.
What I don't like with what they're doing now is like now they're doing movies about what's happening now, right? So like people in
where
movies
it shows
now
them going through COVID, wearing the
Yeah.
stupid mask. Oh, dude, that irritates the
I
fuck
swear
out of
to
me
God,
too,
you
man.
guys have got. I swear to God, you guys got this mental brain lock with like you finish each other's sentences.
We're just normal. That's all there is to
Well,
it.
what it is, that is such a period moment because this is all gonna be gone,
Yeah.
and we're gonna look back, and people are gonna be like,
Fucking
masks
flimsy
for,
little
dude."
fucks, dude. Look at these guys.
Some movies were timeless and some movies are time stamps. How about that?
Yeah,
You're gonna watch it, dude, and you're gonna see a video of you with some guy saying, "Hey, excuse me, sir, put a mask on." And you're like, "Look at this flimsy little fuck trying to tell me to put a fucking mask on, dude. What the fuck is he gonna do?
what
He's
the
gonna
hell?
call the cops that don't give a fuck, dude."
it's weird that people are still hanging on to that though,
Dude, it really is.
and there's still people that want to
there's a lot of
go
people
back into
wearing it.
lockdown again.
There's a lot of people wearing it
That's
now
crazy.
because apparently everybody's sick with everything. It's not
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's not just COVID. It's
now
RSV
it's monkey
and
bumps
it's
or monkey pox.
that came and
monkey bumps.
that came and went really quick.
That was.
They
That
were
came
trying
and
to
went
replace
really quick.
AIDS with that one.
That's what I felt like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
the poor
oh,
gays,
they gotta-
like the gay community hasn't been slammed with enough shit. You really gotta.
Literally.
Whoa.
I'm not showing it. But seriously, like now you're gonna make them afraid to touch each other. Like you can't make gay guys afraid to.
Oh, they'll still be smashing. They're
they'll be
fine.
like-
They're still guys.
Like, oh, I got herpes on my hands and mouth. I got it everywhere else.
Well, I mean, if AIDS
This
wasn't
one's
scaring
temporary.
motherfuckers off back then and it was killing them, nothing's gonna scare you off, dude.
I mean, AIDS is a scary one, but they're still gonna smash. They're still dudes.
Yeah.
They still need
Yep.
to fuck something.
Yep.
You know.
That's exactly it, though. Like I didn't hear any of the lesbians getting.
Yeah, that it came and went. Like that
Yeah,
was a big deal.
real
and
quick.
But
Oh
it's-
yeah, they wanted to make you feel. Oh well, there's the Delta strain, and then there's monkeypox. And I'm like,
Well, but
now this shit just sounds made up.
How
dude.
do you become that guy
well,
though? When you know hold on.
monkeypox.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
figured
It's
shit-
basically-
I already
it's
had
just chicken pox.
I already had chicken
Yeah.
pox, and
When you know that
Which did suck, but-
when you know that you're a conduit to fear mongering,
dude,
how do you live at night? You know,
don't
how do
know.
you go to sleep at night? How are you that person?
this is how I imagine them going to sleep with a thing of hand sanitizer. Put their nighttime mask on, dude. It's probably got like a little ball coming up on the side, do like little fucking caps.
But
dude.
they don't believe in it though themselves. I mean,
No, they're
it's
just-
all.
they're just there to
I mean,
push it.
there's that video of the that newscaster chick where she goes. There's a camera videotaping her, and then before the camera she goes, "Oops, my mask. It's just optics," and she puts it on her face, right? And then when she's done, fuck, it's like,
That's ridiculous.
but
Like she didn't think that would get out, or is that somebody planting that?
But
too?
I see that just in normal life too. I see chicks out there taking pictures. They put a mask on, then take a picture, and then take the mask off, and then
Well,
it's
what
like-
really
Yeah, that's
irritates
silly.
me, dude, is whenever I'm trying to understand something that's important, like my goddamn food,
Yeah.
and the motherfucker still had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said fucking fettuccine, dude. What the fuck are you saying? I have no idea.
yeah, they
You know what?
that makes it
I
rough.
haven't seen that in a while though. I haven't seen servers wearing that. I've seen register people, and I've seen like hostess, but not servers.
well since Christmas.
Well, I work over in Fountain Valley, so I do see a different side
yeah,
of shit too.
I work
'cause
in Westminster,
Yeah,
so I get that.
there's a little.
Well, since Christmas, I did a quick out and about last minute Christmas shopping for people, and I
Jesus.
was amongst the herd.
Remember I told you, dude? I was like, oh god, dude, you better hurry up, Ian. It's nothing but fat chicks and Jack Skellington shirts, dude.
I was amongst the mutants of society.
The chuds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying more for the kids. These teenage girls
Thank you.
are I saw mostly Hispanic teenage overweight girls with giant fake eyelashes on, and all their faces are starting to look the same now. They're starting to meld. They look melting.
Like their faces
Their-
melt
their-
into their
their
necks,
eyes-
melt into their bodies.
Now, all jokes aside, this is what I was noticing. They all. I'm in Nordstrom Rack, right? That's a good place to shop because you got shit for everything,
All
right?
different
yeah,
kinds,
and
yeah.
you
Anyway.
get all designer stuff.
So, but all the girls, their eyes are drooping. They're drooping like this, and I'm going, this is fucking weird. Like I'm standing in line, and I had a realization that I go, they all look the same.
Ian's like, black hole, son.
Yes.
Won't you come?
You know what happened is
Yes.
that you were there on the same day as an entire family was finishing up their last minute shopping.
the droopy dogs.
The droopy dog. But I'm going. But there's not a smile in the bunch. They all look miserable.
Oh wait, okay.
Well, I mean,
I have a
you're
question for you.
describing them. I can
I
only
have a question.
imagine they're miserable, dude.
How long were their fingernails?
Long fingernails and sharp. They had a lot of these sharp fingernails with their.
And they're big
Yeah.
girls.
They're big girls. They're
Yeah,
big
wait,
girls.
what is the deal with the
wait, hold
nails,
on. How big are their butts?
They're big and not good big, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
gross big.
Okay, those are now poopy
Like a
na-
hot air balloon hadn't
they're
gotten
poop
filled up
scoopers.
yet.
Those nails are poop scoopers.
Oh, I know. That's why they have to wrap their nails with the TP.
Yeah, that's poop scooper nails.
Yeah.
Ah, dude. You got to take her to the car wash every once in a
Still
while,
poopy.
just to
Yeah,
get that
like
shit out.
those
But these
girls-
are young girls, and I'm going, this is. And by the way, they could not keep that phone out from their face the whole time. That phone's just right there. They're literally watching, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. Where they're watching or they're going through TikTok and all the sounds of TikTok is going through.
Yeah, so you get to hear all the dumb shit.
all the dumb shit, all the TikTok dancing and everything is terrible
don't do
music.
that.
Watch me throw a soda bottle in a fucking mall.
You don't do that. You walk around with one fucking earbud in your ear, one Bluetooth earbud in your ear. and-
That's what I do because I'm a respectable human
Yeah, 'cause
being.
I don't
And
need you to. I don't need you to hear
And I
everything
like to
I'm
listen
looking
to
at.
a lot of music that angers people.
I
Why
like
is
to
the
watch
music-
porn when I'm standing in line?
Why is the music always terrible?
Because that's
when-
all kids like nowadays is terrible.
No, but I'm
music.
saying not even kids.
you guys sound like
I'm
old
saying
people.
like
I
a
am old though. So
like in
it's
the
all right.
subway. Like if you're in the subway, there's always some black dude bumping, right? And he's-
on their
it's
their
the
big ass
worst
Bluetooth speaker.
shit ever. The worst auto-tuned fucking cricket style beat ever. I go, why isn't it ever good?
Dude, because they all
Why
follow
isn't it
the,
like
the
fucking-
same concept. So this is all it is. You get a beat.
And it's never rock music. No, it's never rock and
You
roll.
get a beat. It's slow. It sounds like you want to fall asleep. You get one guy to play a single note in the background, and then you say
And you
one
go-
word and you make it echo. You're like, and no.
It's the dumbest shit ever. And I'm going,
Yeah, the hi hat sounds like
Yeah.
a fucking meth
Sounds like
head,
a
dude.
cricket.
Yeah, sounds like a meth head with fucking 6 sticks.
it's so irritating, dude.
You know?
I mean, that has got to be one of my biggest pet peeves, I think, is the phone, the blasting of the phone amongst strangers.
You know
You
what
do
else?
that
Is,
though. You do that when you're at the gym and your earbuds have died.
When my earbuds have died,
then people gotta have it. Yeah, dude.
I'll blast. But I mean, but not really. I actually, I am. Most people have earbuds in at the gym, anyways.
Yeah,
and
so if you're the one guy that
I can't
doesn't-
work out with the garbage that the gym plays.
You mean you don't like
That's-
Richard Simmons sweating with the oldies, Ian?
That sucks the testosterone right out of my body,
The
dude.
gym never plays that. I'd rather listen to the oldies than the shit that they're fucking
I'd love to
playing.
listen to fuck. You
Yeah.
see fucking
Yeah.
Richard Simmons on
Richard
that screen.
Simmons.
Come on,
yeah,
girls. Let's do the twist. And you see all the big fat people. Come
Richard
on,
Simmons,
baby.
he's a trip because he never really was in great shape.
No, he was
Like
just,
his
He was
arms-
average. He was like the average Joe of like a high school.
Which I
But-
think was what was good, I guess.
But he was
Right.
a big person that lost a lot of weight. That was his inspiration, and for everybody,
that's
he was
right.
like,
We
he's
never
like-
got to
he's
see
like,
him when he was
"Oh,
fat.
He
as
had
fuck,
to have
dude.
had some demons when he got home, though,
Well,
right?
He's not dead, but nobody knows what happened to him.
No one knows what happened.
Like
to
he
him.
disappeared. Like and people are living in his house.
Whoa, really?
Nobody.
Damn, they swiped his
somebody-
identity
No,
or what?
somebody's living in his house.
I mean, there's some hangers on,
But nobody has seen Richard Simmons.
I bet you he's been taken advantage
since the
of.
year before COVID.
He's buried out in the backyard.
He's
Yeah, I'm
definitely
wondering.
he's definitely scared of COVID.
They got a.
if any-
You know-
Let me guess. They got a new fountain.
Yeah. There's been work done on. Like, you know what though? He seems like such a sweet person.
He does seem like a sweet person. I bet you he's being taken advantage of every time he turns around.
Yeah, probably.
That's what sucks, man. Hopefully he's got like what he needs. If I'm just speculating, is a handler, someone who doesn't take no shit and has got his back. Right?
Yeah, he needs not.
But I bet
just a
everybody's
lover, but a
just.
friend.
And how is he making money anymore? Like, you know,
Dude, I don't know, but every
unless he
time
got in the real estate.
Every time I think of that guy, I think of that Sam Kinison where he's like, and you see those Richard Simmons videos. He's like, you tired of looking at hot chicks fucking working out in fucking hot bathing suits? Yeah. Well, come on over here and see the girls that used to serve you dinner and fucking lunch in fucking high school.
You know what though? He's literally got to be pissed off at the fact that he was the first person to be like, no, people are gonna want fat people are gonna want to watch fat people working out so they can feel inspired that they can do the same thing. And now it's like we see people of all shapes and sizes in every form of advertising because apparently that.
Yeah, but
sells.
it's not getting them to work out. Though.
Yeah,
It's
like-
telling them
No,
that
no,
it's okay.
Like Bill Burr said, now everybody's
No,
a
it's
hero
true.
for some reason. You know?
Yeah, and now everybody's a hero for eating a
Good
eating
luck.
a burger.
Good job on being as fat as you possibly
She's
could.
so brave.
yeah.
She's so brave for like,
Brave?
So brave for what? Because she put down that drumstick?
Yeah, she's
because
brave.
because they like their
Like I think
bodies.
we're overusing brave. I think we're overusing.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Yeah, no, you're not brave if you like what your body looks like. You are just a person.
I mean, never mind firefighters.
You're a person.
This fat lady over here that put down the drumstick. Now
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
brave.
let's not think about fucking ice road truckers or anything like that. Let's think about the fat chick that used to serve me fucking
me
lunch
up.
in high school.
No, I like the girl with Down syndrome. They have that is now walking runways like for Jean Paul Gaultier. And
Really,
like,
I gotta see that, dude.
Yeah, actually, but she's
Can you
really-
pull that up?
She's actually
Can
really
you pull it
pretty.
up on the phone?
I don't have my phone on me.
Jeez.
I got
yes,
mine.
I could. Yeah,
I got mine.
Can
hang up.
someone pull that up?
I
man?
mean, for a girl with
Thank you, sir.
like.
I
she's
gotta
not ugly.
see
So
a Down
She ain't
syndrome.
I'm
ugly.
seriously gonna type Down syndrome runway model.
It'll
But
come
then,
right
but
up.
then there's also the Victoria's
I
Secret
mean, it's listening to
transgender
us.
model.
The Victoria's Secret. What? Victoria's. There's a Victoria's Secret. This is so weird because you know why they're doing this because it's a virtual signal. It's not because they found that these people were the best for the job.
They're trying to teach
It's so-
inclusion.
Yeah, but you're a giant corporation of Victoria's Secret. Which didn't that guy get hit with some fucking
Oh yeah, he got hit
molestation
with
or
a whole bunch
something?
of shit.
It's like
Victoria's Secret is a guy named like Sam.
It's Sam. He's just
Or
making
something like
panties.
that.
He's making panties for
His-
our chicks, man. It's cool.
His secret is like he likes to look at girls in thongs.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Siri, Down syndrome runway model. Is she hot though?
Yeah, she's not bad looking.
Let
I
me-
mean, compared to like every other monster in the world that we've been looking at, she is not a monster.
let me ask you something. If there's a hot Down syndrome person,
And she's just a person.
I gotta. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I mean, it's almost kind of. It's cool. Like it's cool. Fuck it. But
She doesn't have a bad body.
Hey Ian, she's a 10, but she got Down syndrome.
she's not a 10 though. She's crazy looking, dude. No.
She's 8.
She looks like Little Jay's drawings, dude.
You know what though? She's had work done.
I mean, come on, man.
She's actually had work done, which is even funnier.
I mean, come on, man. What are we doing, guys? Because she's walking the runway and everybody's going, what the fuck? Like it's cool that we're doing it, right? But
Well, I'll say this:
Is she being-
At least they got their own platform.
Like,
That
is she
doesn't mean I
being-
need to go to the show. You know.
Well, that's the whole thing with it.
is she
Like,
being exploited? Like, is it like,
Oh, I'm
No.
sure
hey,
she's.
Down syndrome girl,
I'm sure she's being
Go
exploited.
walk.
Thing is-
Fuck out of it.
No,
Go walk.
Thing is, when she interviews, she's very coherent. She is actually pretty well spoken for somebody that's got her condition.
She kind of looks like them blow up dolls in Jackass. When
She-
they throw 'em in the,
she
throw 'em
looks
in the backseat.
She looks wacky, dude.
Yeah.
That looks wacky.
But the thing is that that's not what she used to look like. She's had work done. She's got Botox and
You know what
she's
Well,
got
see,
filler
She looks
going
like
on.
she looks
Hollywood's
like
gonna
a
chew her up
She's
and
got-
spit her
she
out,
got
dude.
Botox and filler and lip plumper and her
she looks
nose
like
has
the
been
Jack
done.
Nicholson Joker when he started making up the human art pieces.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about a Oompa Loompa without makeup.
This poor here's my thing with this. This poor girl
That's
now.
2 in 1, right? It's little guys and Down syndrome right there.
This poor girl now is in public eye, right? And everybody's now making fun of her, like we are almost.
No,
right?
I'm not. She used to do these.
What do you mean? No, we just
No.
did.
Well, you did.
No,
but
hold
not
on.
Everybody's
You did
making
too.
Fun of her.
Don't see what she just did.
I'm saying that.
That was all you.
Yeah, I'm saying that she's had work done. Which she used to do the Gap ads, and she was really cute.
I don't know how I feel about. Doing that. Pull up the tranny.
I would much more promote
Victoria's
somebody
Secret model.
with
What?
Pull up the
yeah.
tranny Victoria's Secret model.
Tranny Victoria's Secret.
It was also-
And don't
Jesus.
say tranny. That's offensive.
Is it?
transsex
Yeah.
or is it transvestite?
Well, they used to have a back part of the magazines that I used to get when I was a kid that said trannies and shit like that.
Well, like
Nobody
for
ever-
cars?
No.
Oh.
Those fucking
Wait, is that
those date magazines. Remember them bullshits that were out?
Oh yeah,
for-
that's still big.
yeah. Well,
I think it still says that
they
actually.
used to say that.
No, I
so-
think it says transgender.
So you have to say trans, yeah. So
Transgender.
now, transgender or trans, the trans model.
Hey, fuck that. I'm an old dog. No new tricks.
Dude, if I ever go to prison, ever go to prison, I'm going trans, dude. I'm gonna get into the female prison and I'm gonna smash those chicks, dude.
There's already a guy that
It's a
you
great
know
movie.
there's a guy in there for like rape and molestation.
I know.
Charges like that. Like,
I know.
And then you listen to his conversations with his dad because they tapped his they tapped his phone lines.
Oh yeah.
Fucked him. He's not going to a female prison. He's going to end up in a dude's jail and getting his ass raped over and over and over.
He's gonna
again.
get his ass raped. Why?
Why? Because they found they listened to the.
Why is he gonna get his ass raped?
They
though?
listened to the conversations with his father, and he's like, "Dad, I need you to call me like Jessica or whatever."
Oh, this
Like,
dude's kind of hot.
yeah, she's beautiful.
This dude looks like
Great.
looks like
That surgeon,
Denise Richards.
Yeah, that surgeon fucking killed on that one.
Okay, well, I mean, this is a transgender Victoria's Secret model that looks like every other model.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So,
if you didn't tell me this was a dude,
so that one
let
actually,
me see.
yeah. So that one actually deserves to
Gotta-
be. If it looks like
she's got a chin on it though, man.
If it
Oh
looks-
yeah, very Slavic.
if it looks
I mean,
like
that chin looks
well,
like it'd take a punch. That's
if it
for
looks
sure.
like
Oh,
every
hell yeah.
if it looks like every other Victoria's Secret model, she earned it.
All right, Justin, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Does
Let me
look
see
like
her.
a broad.
Let me see her.
It does
Here,
look like
put
a
it
broad.
down.
Sorry.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, she's a babe.
Female, giant female that looks like Rosie O'Donnell now,
Oof.
or that hot transgender.
Dude, look at that face.
The one that was born a woman, dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
My dick's not gonna work.
but see,
Really?
like, now if this was one, check this out.
My dick's not working.
Now here's an
gonna work.
interesting question. Now I'm sorry if this is weird. If you're dating that, say that's my wife now.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Say that's my wife now, and we have domestic violence, and I punch that wife in the face.
Yeah.
It was once a dude.
Yeah.
Is that still beating my wife?
Yeah.
I think she's prettier than Giselle.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. Never mind that. Say I'm a gay man, okay?
All right.
And I smash that dude in the face. Like we have an argument over
Yeah.
who's doing the dishes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you're doing the dishes.
mean-
Boom. And I'm like, baby, come on.
I'm
Can I
sorry, she's
finish? You
pretty.
just keep cutting me off here.
She's very pretty.
I'm having a very important thought here about me smashing on my gay husband.
Yeah, stop being.
Yeah, but this is important. Let me get this
Not-
across
not even
before I
gay
lose my
husband.
thought. The world needs to hear this. No. If I have a gay husband,
Yeah.
and I punch him in the face, is that domestic violence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, even if the broad, like in a straight heterosexual relationship,
Hey,
if the broad smashes on the dude because maybe say he's a little frail, you know, he
just had
he
a
gets
Yeah,
female-
but it isn't though.
I
he
just
gets
had-
wrapped on the beat,
Wait,
but it
hold on,
still
hold on,
is.
hold on.
Yeah, but it isn't.
Hold on, stop. Because I just had a female friend, and we will talk about this after, that got arrested for hitting her husband.
Nah, she didn't really get arrested.
Yes, she did.
Nah.
Yes, she did.
All right, let's take it a step further.
She dealt with being.
Now she chops.
Hold on. She dealt with being in the jail cell an entire weekend too, because it was a Friday and she didn't get out until Monday. No. No, the thing is, he didn't call.
The neighbors did. Or
Neighbors
something?
called. And
Well,
she proceeded.
Regardless,
she proceeded,
in the eyes of the law,
she proceeded.
Did she beat him up?
She proceeded to tell the truth, and they took her away, regardless of the fact that her husband said, "Please don't do that. I'm not pressing charges on my wife." They took her.
That's
and this
fishy.
is Orange County Police too.
That's fishy to me. That's fishy.
No, well,
That happens.
baby, you can talk to the person after all.
I'd
this,
love
I'll
to talk
tell
to
you.
both
Yeah.
of them actually, if I can. Are they still together?
Yes.
Yeah, cops get a call when it's something domestic like that. All they want to do is separate the parties.
Hey guys, just hold them down, okay? Just hold them down. I know you get angry. You could shake them a little bit. You could shake them, but don't hit them.
In that sense, yes, domestic violence is domestic violence.
But okay,
Yep.
like if I was a gay, that'd be awesome.
It didn't used to be like my
I'd
mom
take
used
my
to beat
day
the
out on
shit-
that dude, man. You know what I mean? If I was a gay, I'd come home and just bang, I'd just smash that dude.
He's coming out of the shower. Pah, what the fuck?
If I stubbed my toe, I'd beat the shit out of that dude.
You left your boxers on my fucking pillow.
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, it's just anything, dude. I had a
I
hard
could
day.
have got pink eye.
You didn't get my shit stains out of my underwear, bitch.
See, that would be awesome to be. See, that's where it's cool to be gay, dude. Right there, because I could smash my boyfriend, dude. You know what I mean?
This is the only upside you see.
Yeah, that's the only upside. Well, I mean, like we could go play ball together and shit. That'd be fucking cool, dude. We go play 1-on-1. Fucking. But if he beat me at basketball, shit, I'd fuck him up.
Yes.
I'd punch him right in the face.
And then he's a twink too. That beats him
Oh,
at
dude.
basketball.
Hey, but what if he's a twink that went and got some Muay Thai lessons when he was real young? And,
Yeah, he was a.
and he just round kicks you right to your sack, dude.
I'd never be with anybody that could beat me up.
He was a.
No, but you don't know this about him. He's a hidden ninja.
He was a Taiwanese kickboxer, and you didn't know this, but he was also
He was
in
a
the,
Taiwanese, so he was
Yeah.
a lady boy.
He's got gold.
Yep.
He's got gold fucking trophies up on the wall, but instead he put a soccer ball in place just so you wouldn't know.
No. His parents have got all of his boxing trophies. And
highly
he
doubt
goes,
that.
I don't want to take you home. My parents will never
Yeah, I
accept
know.
us.
I highly doubt there's a lot of twinks like that.
Yeah, that's
you know.
one in a million.
I mean, there's definitely a few little small assassins out there. I mean, there's a million of them, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're twinks though.
No.
They're still dudes. They're still dudes. But I do figure like if I was, he'd just be like, what are their arguments like? You know what I mean? Like their arguments gotta be like, what bitch? What'd you,
You
say
can't
to me?
just pick your socks up off the ground. Like, this is the arguments that I do with you.
Yeah, but it's different. You're a chick, right?
Yeah.
So I deal with girl brain, right? So I just deal with a girl brain.
So why would?
But if it's a dude, I'm just like, wait, say that again?
Yeah, well, like
I'll
there's
slap the shit out of it. What's wrong with you?
there's certain stuff that I do that the wife won't do, and there's certain stuff that the wife will do that I won't do. Like I don't like to fucking cook around the oven or anything like that. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
she can
that's
go
a-
ahead and
Yeah.
handle that. She doesn't like to take the fucking trash out.
Yeah,
Now,
I hate that.
I'm good with it.
I take the trash out, but I fucking hate it. That's a dude's job.
So imagine when there's two dudes who's
fighting over
doing
that?
what?
Who's
Dude?
taking the fucking trash out?
Is that why?
Oh,
there's-
he's doing everything.
well, that's why I'm saying.
I'll fuck that dude up if he doesn't. You know what I mean?
There's always got to be the dominant one, right? The other one's like, oh, he's just my man.
Oh, I'm slapping the shit. You call this dinner? Man, bam, dude.
I literally had.
Well, it's a good thing you made something for the dog.
Yeah.
I had somebody.
You
ask,
trying to poison me?
I had somebody ask that about our relationship as of recently because they go, "Well, you're a very dominant
What?
presence."
Am I abusive?
No.
Oh.
No, ask who.
I'm the
is-
opposite of that.
No, I had this person asked who does the majority of the stuff around the house and who is the dominant person in the house. I'm like, that's a weird thing to ask.
Yeah, that's.
Why is that a weird thing to ask? Are they asking just out of curiosity?
Yeah, curiosity, because they go, because they know me, and they're like, you're a very dominant presence, and you're up on stage, and you're a very strong female. And they go, and your better half.
Do they know me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And they go, your better half is a very strong male, very dominant presence. They go, who's the dominant person in your household?
Hold on. What do you mean? Who's the dominant person? I am.
But that's
like holy fuck, dude.
That's a weird thing.
Damn, you fucked up, Ian. If they gotta ask, bro, that means you gotta step up your game, dog.
I gotta start talking down to you in front of people now.
No, you don't. No.
I gotta start throwing fake dishes full of food.
You call this dinner? For some reason, that's my go-to.
Even
though you're a great cook.
Tell them I'm like, thank you. Yeah.
The guests look. They're like, "Why is this plastic food?" You know.
That's it. Well, I think
well,
that
hold on.
is that person a female or male?
Female.
Well, she's probably just asking for her own
Well, yeah,
household.
but also,
Personal thing,
also
yep.
because she's the dominant one in the house.
That's a problem for me.
No, it's not a bad thing because she's actually she's also the person. She's the moneymaker and the shot caller in the house. She makes the money.
Poor guy got a sack taken.
Well, but hold on.
No,
But
but-
she's making cashies, baby. I like that.
Yeah, but her dude gets to do a lot of video game playing. And
Man, you're not.
And he's a lot.
You're not improving his case at all.
No, but not like gay video game playing where he's sitting there the whole time. Like he's a fun person.
And
He's
we
a
weren't
very-
thinking gay video game.
I didn't even go there.
We were
He-
just.
he's a
I was
very-
just thinking video
he's
games.
a very
period.
fun person who brings in his own cash, and it's part his house too. Like he pays for half of all the stuff.
See, a
But
man's
she just
house
happens-
is his coffin.
But hold on, she just happens.
His coffin.
She just happens. That's
A lot
true.
of times that's
very
true, man.
She just happens to be the one that stays on top of everything and puts everybody in order. Like this is everything that needs
So
to
she's
happen.
the organizer.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, that's
And I think that was.
that happens with a lot of
I think
relationship, of course.
I think that was
Yeah.
more the question is who's the organizer of everything. If anything comes down, I'm the organizer of stuff, and you're the one that pays for stuff. You're the one that makes our lives livable, and I'm the one that makes it livable in the inhabitants of the home.
Basically, everybody kind of ends up having jobs in relationships.
Yes.
Like, and if there's what goes wrong in some of these relationships, I find is that they both feel that they're not equally distributing their jobs. You know,
Yep.
like so if one kind of pays the bills, it's kind of like it's kind of a necessary for the other one to do a majority of the cleaning and the majority of picking up and kind of doing house
Agree.
things. What's no matter what's that a male or female? It's not a male or female job. It's usually the person that.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
You
It
know what I'm
totally
saying?
is a fucking male-female job, dude.
Well, no,
I
like,
hate I hate cleaning, but I do it better than her.
Not if
now.
he hates cleaning, but he also sucks at it.
Well,
he sucks at it on purpose. So I go, god damn it! Now I gotta
I don't-
fix
Well, see,
everything.
the Navy fucked me up with that.
I don't
used to
necessarily.
hate
I don't
cleaning,
suck
but-
at it. I don't suck at it. And there's a thing that. Which one is that? Is that the duck?
No,
Oh,
it
that
was
was my
the
boy.
kid.
And but there is a thing that if you don't put those up front, because there was a while where Jenna was doing some weird ass shit around here, right? And I'm just going. I had to put the going. Hold on, this is getting
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we had to talk about it.
We had to have
I
a
agree.
talk. I was like,
agree.
this is getting fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
I know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
I agree. We had that moment. I was also going through stuff and not being a good girlfriend.
And I'm going
And
because
we also came into our living situation with an agreement too, and I wasn't holding up. I wasn't holding my end.
But
It's all right.
the point is, I actually don't think it's male
Yeah, it's not a
female
male,
that
female.
much. Like if she's bringing home the cashies and I'm at home all day, well, fuck, dude, and then she's
Yeah,
got to
you-
come home to filth and shit.
You got to become Jefferson. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You got to become Jefferson.
but that's not. It's not my way, anyways. Though I'm not going to sit around in a filthy house if I got time to pick up.
Yep.
Now I'm not a scrubber. I don't scrub. I pick up.
Yeah,
I pick,
and
what is
I'm
is that
every detail?
Is that the
That
dog
one's
this time?
Sparrow this time.
Oh my God, Sparrow. Oh my God.
I got you.
Holy Christ. But the reason why I think your friend is asking that, I think it's for her relationship, but a lot of times people will ask weird, like females will ask those questions. Like, how do you,
She wanted advice.
I've had girlfriends get asked, like, how do you put up with him? You know, it's like, you mean an awesome boyfriend? You know what I mean?
She honestly wanted advice because she like her person, her dude. Well, you hate it when you see person. Her.
Oh my God, do I
I
hate
know.
that?
Her better half. I'm just trying not to.
I don't mind that
like,
one.
I'm trying not to make anybody known with all. Of
Have
the
you
stuff
heard
we'll
that one
talk about
lately,
this
Justin?
Person.
that?
I'm hearing men say this. My partner or my person.
No, I haven't.
I don't mind partners
Bro.
so much.
I
Partners,
haven't been hearing
That
that.
makes
through,
me
through dudes, but yeah, that would be kind of cringy.
insane,
You mean your girl? Your
They're saying my partner or my person. Someone touch her.
hey, little Jay.
Jenna, can you put a foot on her? Can someone just put a foot on her?
I honestly can't.
That's
The way
crazy.
I'm sitting.
Her Sparrow is making me nuts, man.
Here, Sparrow.
She makes me every podcast she does
You know
this.
what? I think we need to put we need to get her a weighted blanket.
Every
think that
podcast
would
she
help.
does
No,
this.
you know what we need to do? We need to get her one of them little things that like a ball hangs from a string to where it'll gently caress her. Dude. I mean, you just
A pendulum.
Yeah,
a pendulum.
get like
a pendulum of comfort.
Yeah.
a mold of my hand that just kind of goes,
does
like that.
You need to get
Just
a robot.
gently brushes
a
over.
robot petter.
But honestly, I think that
good.
you're right. It's not a gender situation, and that it's whoever has the time to do it and is making the money to provide the life. Somebody's got to.
I would say that
somebody's got to provide the life, and somebody's got to give the life. You know, like somebody's got to this person's providing it for you. Somebody has got to give.
Well, but that goes like roommates. Say it like roommates, right?
Yep.
Like
Everybody's got their own task.
or like I've had where I have a friend stay with me, right? And I'm at work all day and they don't have a job, and I come home and the fucking
And the
place
house
is
is
a
filthy?
mess, dude.
and they
then-
just fucked it up.
What the fuck?
yeah,
Pick
that's,
up,
Yeah.
dude.
That's a lousy ass fucking.
That's a horrible
Pick up.
person.
That's like slapping you in the face for letting that person stay there, dude. You
Yeah.
know? Like that's respect. You know, you got to
Right,
have
but-
that kind of respect.
but
You
I
know,
think-
even have some fucking vittles cooked when the man comes home. I mean, goddamn.
I would do that. Like if I lost my job and I was not, you know,
Yeah.
I needed help and I was staying at a friend's house. Oh, you better believe that house is clean when you guys get home, right?
And
Like say
then
if
you-
I had to stay with you, shit, I'd have a fucking apron on, dude.
You know, and then you'd get
Oh,
to
I want to
fucking it
see
up.
you in an apron. That'd be cute.
You'd get to fucking it up as soon as we got home. You know? We'd be like, all right,
no,
you
he's
ready to
fuck-
smash some
he-
beers and watch some football?
He's fucking it up all day long while you guys are gone. And he's like, shit, I gotta clean this mess up. And he spends an hour and a half cleaning it up. And you come home, and he's like, good, I get to fuck it up again.
Nah, it's someone else's home. Here's a great example. Did I ever tell you the story of the band MDC, Millions of Dead Cops? You know those guys, right? Anyways, they stayed at my house when I was living in Lakewood, and when they were on tour. So they stayed at my house because I was in another band that was playing with them and whatever. So I said, you guys can stay here. Now, a lot of people have read a lot of stuff about them. They're older now, but anyways, the greatest house guests ever.
Respectful.
That was when I was
That's
working with
nice.
my dad. I came home, the place was spotless.
No
I'm talking the
shit.
tub bleached. I'm talking it was on point.
like,
Food,
That's awesome.
yeah, they were the greatest house guests ever.
I would literally
Motherfuckers
open
could
up my
stay
house.
anytime.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
Right.
that's what they wanted to hear. That's good
You know
folk,
what?
dude.
Remember when there was that website where you could book houses,
Book
as a
your own
band?
fucking life
Yeah,
is
yeah.
dot
Book your own,
com. Yep.
As a band, like you could like people are like, hey, you can stay at my house.
Yeah.
We could, or you can book my backyard.
I used to book all through that
Yeah.
website. Yeah,
like that. To be the band that's the one that will clean your house.
Yeah.
After they come in, they play a show, they party, and then they clean it up, spotless.
I mean, those guys,
Man.
there was definitely no part, and they're all business. But it was they'd crash out, they'd play the show, come back to my place, crash out. They were at my place for 4 days.
That's
But,
fantastic.
And a lot of them were vegetarians, so they went shopping, so they just had veggies all in.
That's awesome.
They were the greatest house guests, and because if you read the book American Hardcore, they're in there as a younger band. They talk about how fucking crazy they are and fucking shit up, and I was like, those are the greatest house guests I ever seen.
You're like,
That's awesome.
not over at the fucking old crash pad, dude.
Not at my
Shit.
pad, dude. They were
Yeah.
great, man. They were fantastic. It was
Then again, I don't recall too many occasions where anybody came over to your house with disrespect like that, though.
there wasn't a lot.
I'm trying to think of one, and I really can't remember.
There really wasn't. I don't remember much either. We also put up with a lot more. We were younger.
Well, yeah, that's a fact.
My mom brought that up earlier. It was like, man, remember all you guys leave beer cans and shit everywhere. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ma. I don't know what to do about it now.
Remember that fucking living
Yeah.
room couch was just littered with bodies, and then fucking all over the floor and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Get up the next day and you're like, God damn, how many people stayed?
Yeah, people just crash.
Yep.
People crash, but what are you gonna do?
That was fun.
Yeah, we were being teenagers, man.
Yeah, that was-
I don't think that stuff happens anymore. I
Our-
honestly don't think you got teenage daughters. What are they doing?
It happens.
Well, he's not going to know. He's the father.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I mean-
but I know because
parents know way more than.
Well,
Then they let
their
on.
friends'
Yeah.
parents are friends of mine. Like we used to go to fucking Lakewood with them and shit. So
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah. So I like to stay in the loop, know what's going on and shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I'm
They
just.
don't know that I do it.
I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
So are they?
We always think that we're pulling one over on our parents, and
Are they partying? Is there a thing that they're doing?
Yeah, every once in a while. I don't got a problem with it. I say,
What
you
What
just,
is the party?
like hanging out, talking shit with their girlfriends, fucking,
doing some.
Yeah,
Smoking
drugs.
weed and
no, not so much.
Drinking.
Really, you don't think your girls are your girls are not smoking weed yet?
No, but I kind of want to get one of my daughters onto the CBD gummies and stuff because she's got a lot of hypertension.
Okay.
And she's even passed out a few times.
And my
So-
mom was the first person to ever get me high.
Yeah.
I was 14 years old, and it was at a Rolling Stones concert,
That's
and it
pretty
was
dope.
one of the best nights of my entire life.
That's pretty dope.
And I think that if anybody should introduce you to good drugs not going to fuck you up, it should be your parents.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's,
Especially if your parents do it.
it's
I don't
really-
know if I
it's-
agree 100% with that.
It's really hard for me because right now, I mean, she's so young and her mind's still developing.
Yeah, how old are, they're like,
I'm going to be 17 in February. So, but, I mean,
Okay.
with as hyper as she gets and everything, and like I said, she's passed out before.
oh.
She got to have something to slow her down.
Are they
Yeah.
are they working out or playing any ball or anything?
Yeah,
anything
well,
to get that aggression out?
Actually haven't for a little while. I mean, they were playing softball for a few years and shit. Things are going good then. And yeah, it's
'Cause I think ultimately working out is the
That's a.
that. Yeah, any kind of exercise, dude. Which I know
because I know I get fucked when I don't exercise, man. I get real.
I get angry too.
I get real
Yeah.
upset. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah, dude, sucks.
Yeah, it's a problem, and I think that goes on for a lot of people in the world. Instead
Yeah.
of taking pills for their problems, they're although the CBD is a good one, the THC is a good one because that's helped a lot of kids.
Yeah,
I'd say
well,
it's
it's-
Like seizures and things like kids
yeah,
Epilepsy,
with
the,
epilepsy,
the seizure situation it helps. It helps a lot of kids with autism to be able to focus,
Yep.
to be able to actually
Somebody touch her, thank you.
to be able to actually relate. Like, I have a kid that I used to take care of that he would take CBD pills, and when he took the CBD pills, he was fine with people just touching him.
Yeah.
When he wasn't, like somebody touched him, and to him it felt like somebody was.
When I'm
scratching
taking a
his arm.
Percocet, I don't mind people touching me either.
Yeah, I can't even feel it. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, dude.
I go, yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, I take a Percocet. You touch me, I go, you're gonna go far in life, buddy.
You're not.
I love you.
You're all right.
You're all right in my book, pal.
You're a good person.
You're a good egg.
person. Yeah.
But so the 17-year-old, that's graduating high school, right?
Almost. Yep.
Almost graduating
when
high
did you
school.
start smoking weed?
Man, baby, I'm getting somewhere.
Oh, sorry.
Shit.
You're stepping on me a lot.
I'm sorry.
12.
Jesus.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, you were early.
Yeah.
You were an early bird.
Yep. I had to see what all the fuss was about, man. I kept hearing about it.
See, but
Pops had some.
that wasn't even the good weed, though.
No, it wasn't. That was that
You had the
swaggle bullshit,
cess,
dude.
You still
The
had
swag
seeds. You had
weed.
seeds in there, and you're
I got
smoking the pipe.
cess.
And it
I got
goes
that
back in your
compressed
throat.
Mexican shit, dude, that they called chocolate Thai because I don't know, they might have soaked it in like some kind of cocoa or some shit, but it wasn't no chocolate
Stupid,
Thai.
yeah.
Dude.
Man, imagine if we had the weed back then that there is now. You know,
Yeah, it's called shitweed.
back in the day. Now it's all good.
Dude. Well, actually, even back then, the best shit that I ever got my hands on was that Super Skunk #2. And man, I got my hands on that. That was when, since I got kicked out of high school, I didn't get to go to the prom or nothing like that. My folks were like, here, take the car. Here's some money. So I picked up Drew, picked up fucking, his cousin Joe, picked up fucking my girl Caroline. We rolled out to Sunken City and shit.
Yeah.
And smoked the fuck out of this weed, dude. And that's when Caroline had a little panic attack. She was like,
Oh, no.
somebody just touched me. And she's like fucking 15 feet away from us. And I'm like, well, this place is haunted. I mean, the motherfucker fell into the fucking ocean
Yeah.
in 1934. And she's like, oh, God. And I was like, yeah, dumbass. I shouldn't have said
Yeah,
that.
Sunken City.
that was smart. That was smart.
Yeah, it was-
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you though. But where were you going?
I don't know. I forgot.
we were talking about weed and such. And, my girls are young. And
Girls are right. I'm curious on how, like, what girls are doing to really get together with other friends. Like, how are they? I guess kids in general, but are they getting together? Are they having interactions with other?
Mine like to go to shows. They like to go to see. Sydney's into this chick, Billie Eilish.
Everybody likes Billie Eilish.
Well,
don't say everybody. But okay.
They're into it, dude. So
in the pop world.
Like I said, when the first time she told me that, I was like, "Fucking Billy Idol, I love that guy, dude. He's fucking great." And she's like, "No, Billie Eilish," and I was like, "Nobody knows who that is."
She doesn't suck though. She's not horrible. Compared to all the other pop music going on,
I've heard some songs, and I'll tell you what they would do. They would put me to sleep.
There you go.
They put me to sleep.
Soothing.
I wouldn't say that much.
I don't think that's
like
what he's
Smashing
saying.
Pumpkins was smoothing, dude. When it came out with the Melancholy album,
that
was soothing.
That's a great album.
That was soothing.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to we're just old now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're the generation that doesn't get it.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it, but I don't mention that to her. I'm like, if you like it, that's you. Music's freedom.
I like her. So, but
yeah.
Out of all the, and I like her as much as I like her better than all the other pop artists out right now.
Okay.
Pop. I just hate pop in general.
You've always
pop
hated
culture.
Yeah,
Just pop culture. I just hate. It's just I just hate
Because we came from the age of hate, dude. You know that?
No, I mean it's just
we did, dude.
just cheese ball shit makes me crazy.
And it was
I
back
hate
then.
cheesy.
It was back then when we were kids, dude.
Do you still hate the? Okay, hold
I
on.
mean,
hold on,
cheese ball
hold on.
shit,
What was at
man.
the
Do
top
you-
of the charts when Nirvana finally fucking broke out with "Smells Like Teen Spirit"? It was like Boys to Men. Fucking goddamn.
Wait, who hates Boys to Men? Do you still hate Boys to Men?
Nah.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be a lame boy band, you better be black.
But
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like that's not something you're gonna
Like
go
a
buy the album.
fire.
I'm not gonna go buy the album. We didn't have fucking music in anywhere in the charts, and then fucking Nirvana smashed it
Ian and
up.
I have
Nirvana
had-
beat everybody. That's what was so big.
Wait,
That
no.
is,
But
yeah.
we have had nights where we have drove home from Hollywood with full-on conversations about Whitney Houston and the Bodyguard album, and that's one of the best pop albums ever known to man.
For some reason, I think that's all different. Like there's just something to that type caliber of singer.
she's so
Like
good.
she's
Yeah,
supposed to. That's
She's
supposed
so
to be
good.
pop, right?
That's-
Like that's supposed to be, her and Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, right? Like
Yeah, we've had nights where let's watch Michael Jackson concert.
I see the talent
Okay.
and the singing. I get it. Like you know what I mean, but just these like the Britney Spearses of the world
Yeah.
is just it's cheeseball shit, man.
Yeah, every time
agree
I
with
saw
that.
Britney on fucking MTV and shit, you know what I do? Mute that shit, and then I was like, hell yeah.
Show me your,
It's not so bad.
show me
I
your
agree with
cans,
that.
you crazy
Christina
bitch.
Aguilera,
No,
same shit. I'd be like,
Oh, really?
Mute.
But see, Christina, as a singer, you would turn her off because her vocals are on point, and she's never she.
But it's not my style of music. So
Like,
I
well,
Not
yeah,
only
I
is
get
it
that.
not my style, it's
but is
all
Whitney Houston?
fake ass
No.
bullshit.
But would you
But-
listen to Whitney Houston singing?
But not.
no,
I,
what do you
I
think?
wouldn't
you think,
choose to.
You think Justin's bumping Whitney Houston at his house
No,
while he's
definitely
vacuuming?
not. I don't own one single album. Yeah, you
Well,
you
no,
look
but-
through my CD collection, dude. It's all
I'm sure that, but
Old
if
school.
somebody was like, if you're gonna listen to a pop song, Whitney Houston's version of "I Will Always Love You," and even Dolly Parton has said, "Nope, this song now belongs to you." Nobody remembers me singing it, but I wrote this song, and you sang it better than I could ever imagine.
that's cool. But Dolly Parton's another chick I never cared about either.
See, I love Dolly Parton.
No, I love Dolly Parton too, but I'm not listening.
No.
Like I'm not putting it on.
No, I'd give her a hug just so I can see if I can get my arms around them jugs. but yeah, musically, not a. There's very few women singers that I like. Seriously, I think I'm a worse critic with women singers than I am with men singers. That's why when I heard you sing, I was like, God damn, she's good.
Ah,
That
you're just being
was,
nice now.
No, I'm not. That was real impressive.
But some of it's really even if you're incredible singer. Let's say Christina Aguilera is a great singer.
She's an amazing singer.
She is a good singer.
Yeah.
But I put it on. I'm like, ugh, just shut up.
Yeah.
But I never put it. I will never ever put it on.
That song,
Right.
beautiful.
I would no. It's a great song.
great
There's
song.
a lot of great.
There's a lot of
songs
other people that could
that
sing
I'll
that
never
way better.
ever listen to. I respect the talent, but I'm more if we're just talking about me in general, I'm more into songwriting, and I have to believe you. I have to believe the story.
Yeah.
Most love songs about a man, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Right. It's
You
the
know,
same old shit.
Boring.
Yep.
Right?
Okay, so singers that
Like
make
Sinatra. You know?
Does Sinatra make you believe what
Oh,
he's singing?
god damn, dog.
No, I think Sinatra's
Oh
full of
shit!
Sparrow blowing up. I've been giving him treats.
All right, I want to know
Dog fart.
a singer who is not a songwriter, because there are plenty of those. Like Sinatra never wrote a goddamn song he ever sang.
No, I know.
Does
but
he make you believe any of the words
He is
he's
a-
ever singing?
No, actually, no.
No.
He is actually a time where
Yeah.
that, like the crooner time.
He's a stamp.
He sounds like he's standing by it while it's happening, and he's telling you about it.
Really?
To
He's
me,
a,
he does.
Would you like to
Yeah.
swing on a star?
And he's getting
Carry
fucked up over
movies
here
up
in New York.
I mean, there's something to, like Johnny Cash,
Makes you believe he's
makes
singing.
you believe,
Yeah.
right?
He's
There's
singing,
something
he
to
knows
that. But when I hear some of these, it's all bullshit, man. Like most of it is just bullshit.
And that's why I'm so critical on female singers, because I want to like a chick singer. I
You
really
want to
do.
believe it.
I really
Most
do, but
female lyrics
Amy
are bullshit.
Winehouse, I feel like I believe her when she's singing her songs.
She was good.
See,
I
She was good,
believe
and I would
her.
listen to that too.
I
Yep.
never really got into it. I never really heard anything.
I think you'd like her.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a heartless bastard.
I
when
mean,
it
you
comes
could go.
to-
You can go through a lot of it. It's interesting what we like and what our ears like and why. It's interesting, and it all has to do a lot of times where you grew up and the time you grew up, and
Definitely.
where you were when you were listening to music.
That's true. Because
That's true.
One of my favorite chick singers, only because of a few songs that she wrote, but it was that chick. What's her name? Fucking Mazzy Star.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
That fucking voice is like it's good. It's
you
real
be-
good.
And you believe
I
it.
do.
You believe every
do,
word that
100%.
she's saying, whether or not she wrote those lyrics.
I
she
do.
feels them, and so you
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah, I got it.
but it's weird that like those type of things. It's the same as taste. Like when you're eating a steak and someone's like, "Ooh, I hate steak," right? You go, "How do you hate steak?" It's the same shit.
Yep.
You eat your
Right?
steak.
Like we
well
love
done.
social
Ugh.
distortion, right? But and then someone's like, I can't stand
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You're
we
like,
do.
how can you? I don't get it.
Yeah. Every time I hear it, I'm like, really? I mean, that wasn't playing in your high school too, like it was, and he's like, fucking story of my life, and I'm like, yes, high school is a fucking blur. I can't wait to get the fuck out of this joint so I go back to
Yeah.
your house, fucking play some
It was
music.
a good story, but I think with us, we were more in love with the scene than the sound of music versus the sound of music.
Well, of course, because I like some real horrible shit, dude. Fucking A grade on Mojo, fucking, I like the more terrible.
Crass and fucking
Yes, exactly. You see what I'm talking about? The more.
nerve
Look at you,
agents,
treat-
you
the-
know.
the-
Like,
Oh,
Kid,
dude,
I-
that shit was dope. Well, not only
no,
that,
nerve agents are great, but like if you play the nerve agents, say like for your dad or
around
something,
other
right?
people, no, everybody else that I play nerve agents around, they're like, this is fucking terrible.
rudimentary peni.
I'm like, what are you talking about? This is terrible. Do you hear those
Subhumans,
notes this
yeah.
fucker's singing, dude? This shit is
The
dope.
Rudimentary peni is fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, but for some
that's-
reason,
that's his
you know,
point. That's his point.
That's
though,
my point. Is like,
Yeah.
Still like it.
yeah, and you play this for your parents or something, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Anybody
Agnostic
else hears it, yeah.
I remember my like a great example. One time I was listening to White Zombie, and my dad was like, "What the hell,
The
dude?
same thing with my dad.
What the hell?"
And my dad was like, I could do the same thing, and I was like, do it, man.
You definitely can't do the same.
See,
thing.
that's-
I was like, do it, man, and fucking, I'll fucking play the drums or guitar, whatever you want.
Difference
you could
between
sound
your
like this
guys'
guy.
parents. My dad used to wake me up with more human than human
Oh, that's dope.
to get my ass out of bed. He had Kenwood speakers in every single one of our
Oh,
rooms
shit. He'd wake
to
you
make
up.
sure he's all 5 a.m. motherfuckers. I'm like, what the fuck? And he about either that or it was Jimi Hendrix in the national anthem at Woodstock. Like, he would wake our
but
asses
maybe,
up. Like,
but maybe we're
asshole.
becoming that. Maybe we're becoming that. We're like, where you see a marshmallow head pushing a DJ button, and we're like, how is that music? And I've had this conversation with my neighbor because he loves techno and,
Yeah,
and
he-
EDM and shit.
he loves that shit.
And he calls them musicians. I go, please stop calling them musicians.
Well,
but maybe they are.
That's why I love this guy right here. Dude, all he wants to hear is Iron Maiden, Misfits, Necromantics. I mean,
look at his little shirt. Look
Yeah,
how
dude,
cute.
you
Look how awesome you are.
Your little tiny Iron Maiden shirt.
yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Love you, kid.
And he's loved that band for, I'd say about 3 years now.
That's a
You
good
know
bass
what?
player in that band, dude.
One of my most.
If you ever want to play bass, that's a great band to listen to.
One of my most favorite concert moments, and it was a weird, like, just happening. Like, somebody was leaving the pit and they were fighting with their significant other. They go, hey, do you want pit tickets? Like, yep. And so they gave us their wristbands, and I got to hold Bruce Dickinson's hand as he's singing. I'm like, you know what? I've never been a huge Iron Maiden fan, but that touched me. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh,
Nice.
this is fucking amazing. Like, the music's amazing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So,
All right,
there you go, kid.
let's close out on that.
right.
Justin, so what's the last show you were at where you were like, this is fucking, like, you're staring at him like, this is fucking amazing, dude?
Well, just to be there was the Misfits, but even though I didn't really, like we were talking about, it was kind of like they're going through the motions, but just to see them live, I was like,
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, at least I'm finally here. I said I was going to do it years ago when I was a kid. If it ever fucking happened, we did it.
Yeah.
But to actually be blown away.
Where you didn't even want to get in the pit, you're just staring, dude.
It had to be,
that
it was White Zombie at that time.
Wow.
And it wasn't even Rob Zombie, it was White Zombie. And their fucking pyrotechnics, dude, just fucking lit up the whole fucking stage. And I'm like, and he's like, let's bring hell to earth, boys. And I was like,
I never got to see White Zombie.
Awesome.
God damn, dude.
That's cool.
That was one of my favorites.
I never got to see White Zombie.
Yeah,
That's rad.
they put on a hell of a show. They had the cartoon drawings with the chicks with the big tits and said Route 666. And I was like,
That's awesome.
So
All
cool,
right.
man. All right, Jenna, give me yours, then I'll give you mine.
My last full awe moment was holding Bruce Dickinson's hand in the front row as he's singing.
Gay.
Not just to me, but to everybody else.
She's a chick,
but he's looking me in the eyes. Now, how's that gay? Like, I put my hand in there.
Ian's just mad because he
He's-
didn't do
but
it.
No, but he's singing the Number of the Beast, and I'm holding his hand
that's
as he's singing
fucking
Number of the Beast.
sick.
Man, that
That's
was
cool.
amazing. I've never been a huge Maiden fan. I was actually there for Megadeth because they opened up.
Nice.
But
Hello,
that-
me. It's me again.
But that was
sells,
I got
but who's
goosebumps. Look, feel my arms. I got goosebumps
I can
thinking
see.
about it.
I can see.
Like that was an amazing moment. He's an amazing singer. There's an amazing band, and it was awesome. It was
Nice.
a great memory.
All right, D, what you got?
Well, you actually made me think of something else. I wasn't going to say this one, but you made me think of another one, actually. But the one really that always sticks, where I'm going to blow right through this one real quick, was Michael Graves with the Misfits.
There you go.
I was stuck just watching him. I remember that was when I was so adamant about being in the pit all the time. Like, get in the pit, you fucking sissies. That time, I really was just staring at him like, that's an incredible performer right there.
Here you go.
And I think, and I was younger. But really, you made me think about something else, really, is Dropkick Murphys when the Gang's All Here album came out, and Al Barr just got in the band, and we saw him at the Showcase Theater. And we got on stage when they were singing Gang's All Here, and Al Barr had his arm around me like that, and the whole crowd was up there. And
That's pretty dope.
all the skinheads were rubbing my head to tell me to shave my head, like they're doing. But it was, pick your heart up off the ground. I'll never forget that. I said this line in the mic, pick your heart up off the ground. I'm sure it weighs a ton. You're no better or no worse than any mother's son. I said that, and then they took the mic and then put it away. That was pretty fucking cool.
That's
That
pretty
is
and I
pretty
actually
dope.
totally forgot about that until you told me about the
mic with Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce
shit.
Dickinson. Yeah, I was gonna say the Misfits with Michael Graves right there was pretty sweet. But those moments are special when you
And we forget about them.
you do
Oh, yeah.
forget.
Yeah, you do.
So
I
you do
didn't think
forget.
about it until I'm watching him walk around. He's
Especially
got
when
that
there's,
shirt on, man.
dude, there's so many that just go through your head. You're like, fuck, well, that was cool. Yeah, but that wasn't so cool. But I mean, the band was great. But then,
Yeah.
there's so many that fucking
Because
go
I
through my
wonder
head.
sometimes when you go to these shows and these times you're worried about a lot of things. You're worried about parking and getting beers and whatever. Like things are kind of they
It's
almost
a hectic mess.
they're almost making it an issue for people
Yep.
to go to these shows, and we're instead of going to see the people that you love and these rock idols, right, or bands that you love, they're kind of almost making it difficult for people to really enjoy these.
They made me feel like we went through court when we went and seen fucking Rancid and Dropkick, dude. I was like, God.
Although we did have a great time, though.
We did, but still going in there, dude.
Yeah.
Like going through all the checks and the security and bullshit.
Oh,
I'm like,
the fucking checking your vaccinations and shit. Yeah,
dude, that shit was just irritating as
Oh
fuck.
wait, you guys in Chicago? You guys got
No, that was
this was before
when
that.
me and Justin and Daniel and Adam,
Okay.
Yeah. Went
and
to
Juan showed up, and
Dropkick
Shorty showed up.
and
Yep.
Rancid, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dropkick, Rancid, and the Bronx,
Yep. The Bronx
that's
is
such
fucking
a-
dope too.
that's an awesome
Actually,
fucking
and it was a half full area.
yeah, that's no shit.
And so it was odd, and you can tell the bands. That was an odd one for the bands because they did not sell out, not even close to selling out. It was cool for us; we could stand anywhere.
Yep.
And there was plenty of space.
Definitely.
I don't think anybody was honestly like, during that time. Like you're in the very beginning of the pandemic shit. Right?
It was
It
maybe
was a few months into it. Yeah.
it was into it. It was into it because it was vaccination card
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
and then we kept, because I remember we kept talking shit. I was like, God damn, it feels like Nazi Germany. Yell papers.
Yeah.
Everywhere I fucking go, yell papers.
But instead of yo papers, it's a giant fat black chick with long nails. Go, let me see our cards. Right?
You're like, oh, I need to scan that right.
Yeah, I need to scan that right quick. And then they don't give a fuck. You just show them anything. You can show them anything, dude.
Yeah, I put
show them
my-
a pack of cigarettes to
Put
let
my
you in.
hand with the middle finger and like beep.
They don't care.
No.
But that was a great show, but only because we were with friends, and it did make things. The show was easy. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
And it was fun to see.
You told me like we had the best time
We
ever.
had a great
Could just
time.
Walk up to the bar.
because we had each other.
We had a great time. We had a great time. It did. It was, but it was weird. It was odd.
Getting up in there, dude, and then seeing dudes with mohawks with masks, dude. I wanted to kick
That
the
is odd.
fuck out of their heads.
Very odd, dude.
I wanted to kick their heads so hard, dude.
It's very odd.
And I was like, nah, dude, you're out of shape. You can't even. You got to
You're out
do
of-
stretches before you get fucking.
You're out of
You got
shape.
to kick this dude up here.
But
dude.
Rancid, I mean, the bands were still sick as fuck,
Oh,
and
dude.
Rancid was incredible.
Yeah, I could. Oh, that's
Just
another
incredible.
one that I got awestruck because every time I see fucking Matt Friedman play the goddamn bass, I'm like,
Well, never mind that. They're in their 50s, okay? They're in their 50s, and they still are pumped
and
to
just
go on stage.
fucking thrashing
They
it.
still come on and go on stage. And by the way, Dropkick had a big backdrop, and they have a whole thing, right?
Yep.
Rancid comes on with just a banner. No fancy stuff. And they come on
just
and
like
kill.
old times.
Yeah.
just like old times.
And
dude.
there's something very inspiring about that when it's like, you just need us. And they're pumped, right? They're 50s.
Yep,
They're
come
50
out.
something.
Being
come out,
awesome.
kill it, and then just walk off.
But I've seen bands, big bands that are just going through the motions.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it. We've seen it.
Yep.
We saw it at Aftershock.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was a very interesting. I had a good time, but that was a very interesting show.
That was a me being like, oh,
No, it was an interesting show. We've talked about that, I think, right? And we saw a lot of bands that just did the motions.
but also it was
That
the end of
sucks,
their
dude.
summer
There's no
tour.
heart.
But it was the end of the summer tour, and I'm like, well,
I mean, they were on tour for a long time. I get it. I fucking get it. But then again, like I said before, what was very inspiring is all these bands, they go through the motions. Well, Korn comes on and is pumped.
yeah, and kill.
Not only are they pumped, I've said this before, but we were backstage and I saw Fieldy jumping up and down, getting fucking pumped and ready to go on, and they're 50.
Yep.
That is very inspiring to me.
I got to. This has nothing to do with anything except for music. But I got to tell
Yep.
you this one thing. One of my buddies told me from the Navy. I just talked to him. We talk every year and shit for our birthdays because they're a day apart and shit. But he was like, "Hey, do you remember when we saw Papa Roach at the USO when we were over in I forget. I want to say Jabal Ali, Dubai, one of those fucking goddamn snakes chasing rocks places." And we see this fucking Papa Roach, and I was like, "Wow, they're fucking good, dude." Live, I was like, "Damn, I never had any respect, but I know a lot of their songs and shit." So we meet the band afterwards, and I meet the drummer, and fucking my boy's like, "Hey, this is Justin. And I was like, oh, man, nice to meet you, dude. And he's like, yeah, so what'd you think of the show? And I was like, if you practice it a little bit more, you might be as good as the drummer from Tool.
Is that what you said, dude? Dude, that's rough. Dude, what the fuck?
But I said it with a smile on his face, in my face.
I mean, that's funny.
You were trying to punk him and just, like make a little joke.
And he was just like,
You were trying to ball bust? You were
I
trying
was like, oh, what the fuck does that even mean?
because they're not even in that genre.
Nicely done. That's fucking funny.
I was like, damn, dude, I'm glad you told me that because I totally forgot about that.
I heard those guys are
fucking funny.
super nice guys. I heard
They
they're
are.
cool guys.
Yeah, they are. They're fun, dude.
My brother and his buddies partied with them on accident at a. They were staying in the same hotels that they played, and he said the singer, I don't know that guy's name,
Cody.
but, he said that guy is super cool.
Yeah.
Like he's a really nice dude.
Oh, the whole band was cool. I mean, once that dude took that joke and he was like, "The fuck does that even mean?" You know, kind of shit. And I was like, "I'm just fucking with you, bro. God damn it, dude. I gotta
that is
do it,
funny.
dude."
That's funny.
But there is something very inspiring when a band is very big and they're still just pumped to go on.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And they don't have that stupid rock star
Yeah,
attitude. like,
Korn fucking killed that night.
Not only did they kill, we saw them backstage and they were pumped.
Yeah.
They looked like kids waiting to go on. It was fucking inspiring as fuck. Dude.
We weren't backstage for their set. We were backstage when they were watching.
They were watching Primus.
Yeah, watching Primus. And so you got Fieldy and you got Heads, and they're going, like, we're on the same side of the stage, and they're just.
Well, no, one of the I talk about it, and we'll end in a second, but I've said this one before, because Jenna Paradise Kitty is sponsored by Monster, and they sponsored this thing, so we got backstage, so I got to be on the side stage, which you can't hear shit. So if you really want to watch the show, it's terrible, but I'm on the side stage, and you have a Fieldy, Les Claypool, and me standing there watching Anthrax.
That's
fucking
sweet,
I forgot about
And
that.
that was kind of a cool moment for me.
That was rad.
Now those two were talking. They don't know who the fuck I am, right? You know, but it was fun for me to kind of watch those guys and then watch Anthrax, and I was watching those guys talk shop, and it was fun. That was cool, man.
Hell yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool. And then we got to get on side stage and watch Primus.
Yes. And we were on Les's side though too. So we got to see all of his rigs. We got to see
I'm standing next to his rig of basses.
He put the pig mask on. Like,
yeah, it's
dude.
so funny. It's so funny. It's like, because they're starting the little intro, and then you see Les Claypool sitting there, and then time to go on. He puts a pig mask on and goes on stage. And
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
You know,
That fucking dude.
That was
cool.
awesome. That dude is awesome.
But along those there was all these bands. There's tons of bands on that bill, and a lot of those bands were definitely, to me, were going through the motions.
Yep.
As to where the biggest band, Korn, was not.
Yeah, they
were
weren't.
pumped.
They killed it. They closed out the night and they were amazing.
Nice.
So it's just one of those things where I think sometimes you start to lose your
You're feeling for it.
yeah. And I did that one time, and I'll never do that again. But there was one time when I was with White Flag Down, and there was I was fighting with the band. You know, we were arguing, and there was a group of girls that came there, and they came with records for us to sign records and shit. And I was a total dick to people that showed up. I was, you know what I mean? But it really had nothing to do with them. But I was just over the band. You know, I was just over it, dude. I was just having a thing, and so I had to get there, and I got in with the girls and I go, "Are we good? We taking the fucking pictures? All right, I'm fucking out." And I just took off, and I texted everybody after that. I go, "I'll never do that again," because I went home and slept on it, and I was just like, "What? That guy sucks, dude. That's a shitty dude," you know.
Yeah, man, I sort of laughed at you.
Well, you would have laughed at me. You know me.
Yeah.
But these people don't know me. They just know the guy on the album.
See, you need
know,
the buffer zone, dude. I'll be around and I'll be like, "Yeah, don't worry. That means he likes you."
That means he's arguing with the rest of the band. Is what's happening.
Did he pull your hair?
But I vowed to never do that again because it felt terrible for me. It felt bad.
You wake up after that and you're like, I was
I
a dick to people that really wanted to fucking see me.
Yeah. But that was just, but I'll never forget that. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things. It's like the same thing if like you're a dick to one of your friends because you were drunk or fucking, and you just can't get it out of your head. And you're like, I'm so sorry. And your friend's like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care. No, I'm like, but I do.
Yeah. And you're like, no, you're just saying that to make me feel better. He's like, I am not.
Yeah.
I am a piece of, tell me I'm a piece of shit.
These people who are paid
Stupid.
absorbent
I have to
amounts-
go to therapy now. I need to go talk to my therapist now.
but these people that have paid all this money to come and see you, they don't know that's going on, and they don't care. Like, they just
Right.
want to be there to see you.
Right. And same vice versa. Vice versa. When we go see the Misfits, I don't care the problems you're having.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way, not the Misfits' fault. I think they were backstage. I bet you they were getting between the lip syncer and the curfew. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a reason.
I bet you they were just losing their shit. Danzig's losing his mind.
He's
back
like,
there,
dude, we brought out this fucking 150-foot pumpkin.
Right.
We fucking.
And the pumpkin didn't
We
get
never think about
the pumpkin
that.
get blown up?
Oh yeah, no.
It was part of the stage props.
Yeah, I know.
It was cool. The stage prop was cool. He had these pumpkin with the open mouth. Is a pumpkin with an open mouth. It was cool. It was super cool, man. Yeah, if you all the gear and all the shit that they have to bring out, and then the show gives them a problem, right? That's got to cause you
Yeah. They're like,
agita.
no, you guys can't go on yet.
Like nobody thinks about that.
And I seen Doyle there with his guitar, and I'm like, fuck these guys. That's all I want to fucking see right there. I want to see him pound on that goddamn.
Doyle looks
there
like
you go, kid.
Dude.
Doyle looks like he's
Yes.
Doyle looks like he's got a pretty good attitude about
Yeah.
things, man.
He does, dude.
He doesn't have a mic. He just gets to rock,
which
dude.
is amazing, dude. Because
He
man,
gets to rock and look awesome.
He just gets to look awesome and rock.
All he does in every town he goes to, he's like, "Where's the nearest gym? Give me all your vegan proteins."
He's smashing Jim,
yeah.
and he gets to go up there and play fucking
And be
heavy music.
awesome.
Dude. That's cool. What a
That is
life.
dope.
That's a great life.
This is a
look
pretty great
rad.
life.
Like, I don't,
All right, guys,
I'm
let's
not
cheers
a-
it up. Let's get out of here.
Ah, shit.
Episode.
I gotta.
Pour a little
Pour
shot
us-
for you.
yeah.
We'll all
there
do
ain't
it.
nothing left in this.
there's plenty
Oh,
down
there's
there.
plenty. There's Tullimore right there.
Everybody knows all I want for Christmas
there
is
is.
whiskey.
All I want for Christmas is whiskey.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, we didn't do a Christmas song this year.
Nope.
Hey,
You know
so-
what? We
hey,
need to
so-
work on a
We've
Christmas
been
album.
slacking, man.
I kind of thought about it, dude. If Hitler was to make a Christmas song,
Yeah.
he would make
Yeah.
it a Mariah Carey song, and he would say, "All I want for Christmas is no Jews."
with excellent
with
a
Mariah
beautiful
Carey
voice.
with Mariah Carey singing.
Jesus. He instead of being a painter, he was a singer. What if Hitler was a singer instead of a painter?
Well, he was a good speaker.
He was.
Yeah,
some
but imagine
could,
if he just grabbed.
some could say he's the GOAT.
One of the greatest.
I know that's an
public speakers.
unpopular thing to say, dude.
but it's awesome and
But-
factual.
It's
I
factual.
mean, he made
A lot of people
World War
listen.
II. A lot of people listen, dude. Some could say he's the influencer of all influencers.
I mean, you watch his speeches,
shit.
and you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you and your Holocaust blood, your Holocaust survivor blood.
My great grandmother's rolling over in her grave right now.
right,
All right,
cheers.
cheers, you guys. Down the hatch. Episode 100, guys.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers!
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, today's the last day of Kwanzaa.
All the other ones.
Blessed Kwanzaa.
Blessed Kwanzaa. All right, cheers, you guys. Oi, we're out.
Oi.